Moodle has a very powerful assessment tool, which is its quiz module, and you're going to begin to learn about it in this series of videos. On the left-hand side of your course homepage is an administration block, and you're going to notice that at the bottom of the administration block is a question bank. If you click on the triangle next to that, you're going to expand that section. You're going to see questions and categories. If you go to categories, that is where you are going to begin to organize the question bank that you're going to create. And then if you go to questions, that is where you can begin to write your questions. So before you go into any of your topic blocks and add a quiz, you are actually going to start in the bank where you create categories, which are categories of questions, and then you write a couple questions that you'll put in those categories. So if I click on categories on the left-hand side, you will notice a couple things when you're in here. First of all, you can see that Beth Okar in this HWW course has some subcategories. So she has theater arts, she's got vocabulary, she's got a writer's workshop, and in parentheses it shows the number of questions that have been created for that category or subcategories. So for instance, with vocabulary, she has Unit 7, Unit 8, Unit 9, and there's 16 questions in each. Trust me when I say that the more you can organize on the front end, the more effective and powerfully you can deliver assessments formatively, summatively, and also to give opportunities for students to find out what they know and have learned. So take time to set up categories and subcategories based on the topics that you teach. This particular category has 269 questions in it that have not been categorized. If you want to, you can set up categories after the fact and move these questions into your subcategories. But it's easier to do it on the front end. So how would you create a category? So let's say that there was a 12th unit, level F unit 12. What you would do to set up a category is you would scroll to the very bottom of the page and you would search for the parent category. In this case, this is going to be a subcategory to vocabulary. So you want to make sure that you've selected the parent category. And then again, I think it's level F unit 12. And if you wanted to put a little more description in the form of a sentence, you could do that there. You do not have to. And then you click on Add Category. So what will happen is that now I have another category. I can build questions that belong to that category in a little bit. Right now there's 0 questions in there. You might be asking yourself, well, what are all these categories right here? These are the questions that Okar built and are available for use in quizzes in her class only. You can also request access to shared question banks. These are the categories that are in a shared section of the question bank. So if you get in touch with Terry Osland, you can get access to levels of the question bank that are deeper in the Moodle hierarchy. In this case, this is at the level of the Language Arts Department of Hopkins High School. So as you look through these categories and subcategories and the number of questions, they're all questions that have been written by teachers at the high school, but they're accessible in any of the courses under language arts at the high school. We'll talk a little bit later about the collaborative nature of the question bank.